All right, so a little impromptu distance run, and we will get a RE5 working. So distance is an arcade racer. I'm going to be going through the campaign adventure mode. We're going to start with instantiation, because run starts with instantiation. Instantiation is basically just a cutscene. We're going to skip. We're just going to move on to Cataclysm. What's up?
You said this game updated like yesterday.
It updated yesterday, but the only thing I believe that it changed for the adventure was Cataclysm, and it's like one section, one jump, and it doesn't do anything.
All right.
So it'll be perfectly fine.
At least it was only yesterday that it was updated.
Correct.
Could be worse.
What's the story with this game?
We don't live in a barn.
And I'm ready to start whenever you guys are.
It has completely changed since I last played it. So
Actually, can you
Start
turn the
with
bar
this
up a
game?
little bit?
Yeah.
The bar up? Yeah, a
Over
little
under
bit.
is your cool little flying car, man.
That's awesome.
And you do the drive.
And you could ask Lucas.
It's super
he
fun.
knows more.
No,
Lucas,
it's over there.
You don't.
It's like the back here.
It's gonna change.
He's getting
Can
the
change yours.
last distance game I played was the
That
tech
should be good.
demo for what became distance.
If anything, I can change it. I can put it down in the
Years
settings
ago.
Okay.
if I needed to.
And then your
Okay.
boys.
Standalone game.
Yeah, it was.
Electronic Rush.
Yeah,
Good?
that is what I've played.
All right, let's start in
can do,
3,
like, flips.
2, 1, go.
Why?
You can fly. You
Okay.
can zip, zap, zoom, zippity zoo.
It's a cool.
So we're just gonna the whole day to skip the cutscene because
Why
who
would
needs
it-
cutscenes in speed
It
run?
is.
Lucas,
Games
up?
aren't meant to be speedrun.
if you were to describe the lore of Distance, why are we drive?
I'm gonna let you figure it out through the game.
All
All
right.
right,
You
cool.
know
I'll
what?
let you do
There
that.
is no
Be a
lore. This
journey.
game is just a cartoon.
Driving simulator.
The game will actually do, in my opinion, a pretty good job of explaining it if you use your brain.
Yeah. So
What if?
the game has no lore.
It does. It's just that it's more fun to figure it out, in my opinion. And here we are.
He's giving us my work.
And we start with
It's
only
like a school teacher.
only
He's like,
drive and
figure it out
move.
yourself.
And
we're
then you
gonna
never graduate
unlock
college.
a bunch of
Failure
abilities
because your teacher from
throughout the
Mrs.
game.
Becky wouldn't tell you.
Like,
Mr.
see, I'm
Young
doing
Sure
input
won't
corrupt
explain the game to me,
because I'm trying to
sir.
boost, which makes it, you know, it's a speed game. You want to go fast, you try to boost, try to cut corners. You know, we don't have boost yet. We don't have jump yet. We don't have top boosters, which will stick you to the ground. We're gonna be using a little bit of that and a little bit of skips. I'm not gonna get major skips in because it requires you to flip upside down in the air with no wings. It's gonna be very difficult.
Colors in this game are so nice.
The game in this game.
I think in the middle of the next one, I'm probably gonna grab subtitles as well. And then this will let us boost, so I'm holding down boost just to get it as soon as possible. And we have boost.
All the boost to get
And then boost will overheat your core. So then we're gonna do this just so it overheats, but we can retain some speed, and we're gonna keep going.
So, are you gonna try and like get as close to overheating as possible?
That, it really only happens there, if anything. Also, bang and soundtrack and amazing visuals.
The soundtrack
Wow,
does
this-
smack.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Most of the game is basically just going through the levels. It will get a lot harder than this later because we have very bare bones trying to teach you how to go left and right and to go fast. Fun fact about this game, it was kickstarted and there's only 2 arcade cabinets for this game in the world. Both cost about $10,000 each, and I really wanted one, but didn't have $10,000 to throw around
Or not?
because that would have been amazing.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, a joke from me. And the mic.
Cut a few corners. That's not a checkpoint. Checkpoint restores our boost, if you've seen. These are like little just boost refills. Also, doing tricks will refill boost, but we can't do tricks as we can't jump yet.
I was just like looking at that.
You could so like, love this.
So the lore is that you're going to buy a vacuum cleaner,
Oh yeah.
but the store's gonna close soon, right? Like you decided to.
So you
clean,
gotta,
like,
so you gotta
white-
gun it.
Yeah, you gotta gun it. Make sure.
And as you can see, we can
Vacuums are important.
drive on walls, and the arrow on the back of the car will actually point you onto where the floor is, where gravity is throwing
Use
you.
brooms anymore.
Not me.
Remember her? Is that Quinn Long playing
Let's go,
RE5?
big baloney.
All right. And then here, I think these are the jumps that they were talking about. They are a little bit longer and a little bit more dangerous. But other than that, it's the only thing that changes. And this is the end of the first level.
The animations in this game are really nice. I actually really love car racing games.
I believe my timer is paused, but whatever. We don't need it. We're gonna go subtitles. All right.
Man, just put on subtitles.
So this will let us
wanna
learn a little bit
understand.
more about lore and stuff. Because it might be hard to hear. Sequence to Earth initiated.
You don't have to.
And you have a timer on the back of the car saying, hey, you need to get out of here before that happens. But
Only an hour
we,
run. I don't believe that for a second.
I don't know what happens if you actually run out of in real life time.
Ooh.
So we got jump, wants us to have extra jump.
What? So can you jump as soon as you land?
Yes, you can
Alright.
tap as soon as you land. You jump
So
as
can
soon
you
as you land.
theoretically double? No, you can't. It's not really a
Yeah,
double jump.
you'd be landing. So.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which way we go, it doesn't
Don't
make any
insult-
difference
don't,
in
don't,
which.
Alright.
don't give me the, well, actually. You know, what you said was really dumb just now.
If you weren't an idiot.
Dodge a few
You didn't
obstacles
open
here
your
and there.
mouth.
Just gonna go bop. And then if
This is another one of those games where when you're watching it being run, you're like, oh, this is super simple. Perfectly makes sense. But it's really just the runner making it look way easier than it is.
Lucas, where are we? I was scared.
Yeah, that I don't think was supposed
get
to
used to it.
happen.
Really?
No, I mean, it was in the game. I don't think
Yeah,
the
like it's
driver
like
wanted
the.
it to happen.
Well, of course. But you meant for the speed run, you
no,
jackwagon.
that's what I'm saying. I'm clarifying
And then here's the end
that
of the
is
second.
supposed to happen in the speed run. You got to the teleporter. Are you on Earth now?
It'll be a while till we get there.
Lucas, come
All
home.
right.
It'll be.
So we will be there.
Euphoria is one of my favorite levels, actually.
So the lore is you got to get to Earth.
It'll be
'cause it's
3
your
hours,
grandma's
29 minutes till we get
birthday.
home.
Tristan, if you start every level with the lore is and come up with a different story, I might take off my mic and walk away.
Your grandma's turning 85 this year.
Man, good for her.
The big 85, and you're not on Earth because boys got to work.
You know.
And
got
if
a
you notice,
fast
there I
car,
do have a setting
and
on
you
called
love your
Boombox.
grandmother.
And a
Boombox
dream.
actually
And a
makes it
dream.
so all the lights in the
Not on
game
Earth.
flash with the
You're a
bass.
taxi driver for space.
We're gonna do a little small skip here,
Yeah.
very small.
I don't know, judging by how he's driving, I'd be kind of upset if this was my taxi driver.
I
gonna
would
get
be
you there
excited. If
fast.
he was bumping these tunes, though, I'd be like, all right, you kill me, it doesn't
When
matter.
your Uber has a lead foot, but he has really good music in the
All
car.
right. I could go out to this.
This is
Here's
my
one of my
Blaze of Glory.
favorite visuals in the game.
Ooh.
It's a nice cool alley. Okay, we're gonna try for a skip here. It's gonna skip actually most of the level if we get it right. We can keep trying at it, but I'm not gonna try too much. We're gonna jump there.
Oh.
He won't make it.
It's gonna tell us to go back. We're
That's
not
it,
gonna
the
go
game
back
ended.
as long as we get it. We do get it,
He
and
did it.
we're gonna wait a bit.
Nah,
Go a
these
little
skip
forward
associate.
with.
Wait,
Boost?
wow.
Okay. On the third time, then we're not gonna go for
We
it.
got this,
You
baby.
got this, Lucas.
Mine sounded more special. 'Cause I called it baby.
Cool.
This is what the Nitronic Rush speedrun looked like.
Yeah.
Bunch of wall riding on buildings.
Yeah.
I like the bottom, how the bottom of the car looks. That's really cool.
Yes, it tells you where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, it's like, get back. Go.
Gravity is.
Is that
And then this will skip us straight to the end.
wrong
Look at that.
way?
Sick.
Let's go, Lucas.
If this was my taxi driver, I would be.
We're just gonna do this really quick
Let's go, Lucas.
Let's go, baby.
because we need to check the weight. We just wanted to flip there,
Back
just so
on
we don't
it.
have to redo it again.
Oh,
Doesn't matter if
uh-oh.
we cut in half.
Where'd he go?
You're getting cut
Yeah,
in half
so an
doesn't
interesting
do
thing is-
Oh,
anything.
cool.
Getting cut in half just kind of inconveniences you.
But like the face is the new Jiro.
Also, the cool thing about loading screens, it does give you a little bit of insight into like the lore of how everything was made in the game.
So the lore.
A little bit of lore for you. For the
Be able
kids.
to hear me?
You know, get up, book reading.
I don't have enough to work with here yet. So the lore is basically, you're working for the blue team, but you're gonna be late for the race. And your grandma's turning 85.
Your grandma's turning red, so.
Your grandma's turning red. So you have
I'll
to
give
stop
you a little bit of the real lore. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get off of wherever we are to get to Earth. Earth is safe, I believe. There's, as you can see, because we're turning red, so we're getting evil in the town, and we're just trying to get it so we're no longer in a corrupt area. There's actually an old level in the previous adventure mode called Corruption. And Corruption first introduced you to things that we'll see later on. And also, we can fly. Flying's pretty cool.
Flying.
This is what I'm going to be using to skip a lot of the track itself. But there's also points where they will disable flying, so you cannot do that. It doesn't take up any more boost than actually driving with boost would.
What Lucas said the lore was basically summed up to your grandma's turning 85.
What's up?
I mean, you do have to get back home. Go to
They
Earth.
were the same people who made Nitronic Rush. Nitronic
Tomato,
Rush
tomato.
is basically
There's
the
two ways
same
to tell a
thing, but they
story,
did not
right?
make Thumper. No. I think Thumper was
Which one's the
based
flop?
off of one of the two, maybe. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know what you're trying to get me to say here, but
No, you're good.
I love my grandma.
Just gonna do a bit of flying for you. Just gonna skip certain places just because cutting corners faster than.
So, hidden checkpoint.
We're cutting close here. Cool.
Yeah, so
And
just
checkpoint
want to
is
get
disable
like.
wings
As
first.
long as Lucas
Don't know why.
gets the checkpoint within enough
Don't
time.
He skipped it.
What?
Yeah, I mean, he has a decent amount of time here. He skipped like a couple of them before. We just need to hit one
We're just gonna stream teleporter. Teleporter also actually resets our boost. It counts as a check boost.
I really like the cool transition.
And here,
This game is so visually pleasing.
is techno visual
this is like the corruption we're talking about. There's the intercom again. Don't know what that number combination means.
Andy's mean. I'm
And
gonna
there's the
make
end
the
of the
call,
lower
but it's
there.
not very nice.
Cool.
I love that. This game is so good. I really love it. Lucas, this game is beautiful.
It is. It's gorgeous.
Oh, I like this color scheme a lot.
And also, if you love it so much, you can actually get a painting.
There
for
is a
this game.
print. We're not
It's
displaying
gorgeous.
it.
If anyone wants to grab that real quick on my left side.
I'm hooked up.
Thank you.
Oh, there's actually a small skip at the start of this level to the left that would put you right around here. But I just forgot. But it's maybe 15-second time loss. It's fine though.
Happy little happy happy.
Keep it safe.
Can you hold it directly behind Lucas's head towards that camera over there?
If you want that,
Yeah, a little bit behind, closer to him.
next to his
Yeah.
head. It's his second head.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's like directly. Yeah, it's good.
Once it shows up.
That is indeed.
So we
Did not
have
see it.
a distance print, beautifully made by Karen. Her online account name.
It's a traditional piece, right? Yeah. It's traditional. It's not digital. It's nice, like a paper paint. Yeah.
And-
I give you credit.
What is the minimum donation for this? It says it up there in the top
$15.
right. $15. $15.
15 or 10? I can't see. I'm blind.
Donate to a good cause. End up with a beautiful piece for
It
your
has it on the
place.
top bar.
This level's pretty chill. We just kind of fly around. I think we're good. Wait for the end. And this is introducing more of the gravity mechanic. Just kind of showing you that you can go up and down all walls. And to fly.
I put in 10 donations for that.
Gonna skip over obstacles.
Did you
'cause
actually?
Somebody win your fuel faster.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
Yeah, it's getting friendly.
I should hope the person who.
That was like the thing I was most excited for.
I'm actually
I
gonna
don't
jump
blame
this
you.
because it's a little difficult with flying because the angles we're given. All right, and that should be good. See right here, you can see a little bit of the corrupting spikes coming out of the ground, and then we'll be seeing that it's foreshadowing the next few levels that we're gonna get.
Nice, nice, nice. Like those things?
Yes, those are road
Gridlocks.
constructors, something.
Gridlock.
Road bots. Here's
Rondas.
Abyss. Abyss is a really cool level in my opinion, the way it uses color.
The lighting and the way that
And I
they
can't
can
see in this level, I
convey a
forgot.
mood
Is really awesome.
in this game is so beautifully done.
Yeah. Yeah.
This level is also from the previous adventure.
Beyond her.
I believe that any voice that comes from here might be the main bad guy.
I told you
I
he
don't
was
know.
mean.
I mean, you could be the protagonist bad guy.
I'm
and
not
he's
sure.
The antagonist good guy.
This whole bad guy.
Well, the he was driving on the right side fine, so it might be a guy in a European space car.
Is the
That's all
European
we
division.
have so far.
Wow.
Lucas said for us to figure it out ourselves. I think we're
If
making
Lucas
good headway.
ever
What?
gets split and drives the left side, the whole theory's out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep going. As long as you don't run out of boost or crash into anything,
Which
if
side
you
does it
get caught by a laser,
prioritize?
you're fine. You can keep going.
Lucas, when you get split in half, it is always the left side that kind of falls off.
This what?
Is it always the left side that falls off? Oh, I'm loud.
It depends on how far you get cut on each side. If I get cut more on the left side,
You are the car.
You get
I don't know how that would.
This
I'm
is
just
the
betting
putt-
this.
That's Lightning
direct
McQueen.
sequel.
This is Lightning
A
McQueen.
direct sequel to Putt Putt.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is what happens when you paint them pea yellow.
This is actually,
Super
This is the
soft.
timeline we created.
yeah.
Oh, he's turning red.
There's that little boost truck we're talking about
I'm
before.
not-
I just wanted to be safe and just spammed it there, just so we made sure we didn't explode.
You like?
No entry. This part's actually gonna be little weird. In a bit,
I am
we're gonna
too.
come back to that one.
It's all the visual stuff and like flashings and stuff.
Oh, from the game?
No, yeah. Over there I'm ignoring because it's easier.
Here's the corruption we're talking about.
Just get
As you
lost
see,
in
all
the
corrupt,
game.
all inputs are corrupt, so we can't jump, we can't
Ignore the
boost, we can't
worlds.
fly, we can't do anything.
And the circumstances at hand.
So you could just drive here?
Yeah, you just gotta drive here. And then
Good
it gives
thing
you a
it's
little
straight tunnel.
creepy boy. Also, it's interesting that the car is like actually a computer on the back and like shows when it does like flashes and stuff. It'll give you code at the end actually.
Nice.
It gives you there, gives it right there. Because it's more like a computer screen on the back, which is really interesting to me.
If we are the car, why do we need to go back to Earth?
For your car
Putt-Putt.
grandma's 85th birthday.
Putt-Putt lives on Earth. He's
Yeah,
on
she's a
Earth.
real person.
Yeah. How do you
Yeah,
think
your
Putt-Putt's
your
alive?
grandpa's
You're
alive.
right.
I like that. I like that.
I think that this visual is incredibly cool.
It says her. Her is your grandmother.
Yeah, remember her, your grandma. Always
It's me.
remember your grandma's birthday.
And then we're gonna get teleported
That's your grandma right there, that white car.
backward.
figured
Oh, I
it
didn't know
out,
I actually have to
Lucas.
drive in this.
Oh, that's really cool. I really like that.
Can't jump. Can boost though.
We get eaten.
Give us a refresh. No entry.
But we're gonna enter anyway.
Then it gives us that mirror.
Uh-oh, we don't want to enter. We don't want to enter.
Uh-oh. We did, in fact, get
And then it
hit.
puts us in the wrong way, and you just gotta turn around.
Oh, that's cute.
What if you keep going straight?
If you keep going straight, you just go backwards through the level. Cool, and that's Honorable Abyss. I didn't explain teleportation augment in any way that numbers can. So we got Ember Sector 9. We have different sectors. I think it's like 16 through 1, but then 1 has separate sectors as well.
Hi guys, love you.
You touched my mic.
I believe this is the first stage that disables your flight
Bye-bye.
after you do obtain it. So we're just gonna keep it here for a bit because I don't remember where each checkpoint
Who was that again?
is.
What the heck?
Cool.
Not allowed. So,
Every time you open your mouth and say so, I expect different lore to come out.
This
I'm
song's
gonna
an
ask you a
absolute
question,
banger.
but you really derailed me.
Okay.
So we have our flight disabled. We can't fly. Can't fly there. Just that example.
Say your question.
If I remember it.
All right.
Dodge obstacles. They bring more
Sorry,
obstacles at
made
you
you
when you
forget.
don't have flight enabled. And this is what will be enabling these top thrusters, these bunny ears that we got going on.
Bunny ears?
And then we got to change boosters,
Yeah,
our
so this
thrusters,
is
to align. And that's
where you-
the part I love the most about this game is platforming with the car.
any surface you touch, you basically gravity to,
Yes.
which is what allows you to do that building skip before.
I needed to jump there.
I imagine so. That's really cool. I like that you can.
you
like,
see we're doing the trick wall
manipulate
ride?
a mechanic like that.
Yeah,
And
it's not
then
super
cool
strict.
down. Set them for checkpoint because they don't want you to put a checkpoint. And then we're gonna jump thrusters, boost down. Cool. And then we're gonna go back down to regular road.
I love that there's just like no UI.
We're going back down.
Yeah,
so-
it's a little stressful to look at.
I didn't hit it. I actually just reset myself there because I figured I would hit it and I actually could have made it.
Just you in the road. I like it.
Just gonna make sure.
Reminds me of my real life.
Invisible road, scary every time.
Neither of us drive.
Actually, before in this run, I think there was
No one on this
RNG on
couch
specific
drives, not a
levels.
single one of us.
Other than that, I actually
Oh, I
don't
mean,
remember there being any other cases of
Driving
RNG,
at-
so I think
at
it
this
might
hour
have been
was kinda
eliminated.
Like just me in the road.
No.
Oh. We're not gonna try because we're probably gonna die later anyway to save a little bit of time. We're gonna jump here this time and then come down. Yep.
That was a really cool flip.
Yeah, a lot of these flips are actually very difficult. I mean, the game's very different than when I played it, but
Lucas
still.
making it look easy.
This is not.
It's
It is
movie
pretty
magic.
easy once you get a hang of it.
Look at you flexing.
Cool, and that's end of level. Next level will actually tell us to not cheat, but most of the things that would be a typical skip that I should be doing are used with these up here. So you can actually, it's enforcing you to do this faster, so you don't die there. If you don't push down, then you don't actually get it. Soundtrack bangs as usual. I think most of these levels you can actually just, you can skip most of the sections by doing stuff like this. Like this. Woo. Woo. That is actually a skip, but I did not remember it was there, so we're gonna try it anyway.
Wow.
I didn't remember it was there, and then I just remembered that I did find it here. All right, we'll try that one more time, and we're gonna go. To not waste too much time, because we're already a little bit behind. So that is a skip, and that's the main way that speedrunners get around, because wings are disabled most of the time. Because they don't want you to be able to easily get through. But people have found a way, and they have put in teleporters to different sections, and you would use tricks and that to refresh boost, and as well as get around and get through buildings, not like directly through buildings, but cut through in between buildings and get to certain teleporters to, that is a skip right there. We can try. No, we're not trying anymore. For you to be a little easier, it's probably like a few seconds, because then it drops you off right over here. Gonna pop this. There will be a level later that requires me to continuously flip and flip through these kinds of flips and stuff like that. Okay, and it's a very fast-paced level. If I get it first try, that's super cool. At least in my opinion, it is. Because it just looks super impressive, but in reality, I don't think you actually go through that in this speedrun. This area is, I think, straight up space. So you just have 0 gravity. I don't know what happens if you hit that. We're not going to find out today. That's never happened before. And then you have the old world, I believe. This is like what happened before we got corrupted. So you got a train going through, just like the first level. And intercom's telling us, threatening stuff, value, incredible damage, blah, 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 whatever. They destroyed this, cool. We have no boost meter here. I'm not entirely sure why, lore-wise, but, you know, infinite boost, we take those in any run. I don't remember if there's a skip here exactly, but not that long of a section. Anyway, we get through here. Okay. Go through this nice looking teleporter. Bada bing, bada boom. Still no wings. Didn't want to have wings. No fun, no wings.
It's like half listening back there.
Bop, 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 bop. Cool. Not that dodging those are hard, but remember her? I don't know who her is, but remember her.
Except Grandma.
What?
And here is end of level.
Pay attention.
Sector 5. We jumped from like Sector 11, Sector 5 or something like that. And our main goal is to get to Sector 1B, I believe. Repulsion. Sector 5. So every soundtrack in this game is amazing. They actually cut out one of my favorite songs in the move from the old adventure mode to this adventure mode. I don't remember what it's called, but it's for the first level. It started with a nice piano piece and then moved on to a really heavy banger. But, you know, it happens. Gives us an option of going left or right. I always pick left for some reason. Doesn't matter, actually. We're just going to take that and do this. Hold boosters grip to surface so we don't run into that wall. We don't run into the walls, we don't have to reset.
So is grifting to surface basically like a fast fall in a lot of situations?
Yes. So it pushes you down so that you can grip anything. And then you do this to get under these. And it's a main mechanic in the game, so we have to flip. This is actually one of the first levels in Nitronic Rush I remember playing, which is, I recommend everyone play Nitronic Rush. Nitronic Rush is actually made by the same developers, Refract, while they were students at Digipen University. And Digipen actually helped to fund most of this game because, you know, they had a good relationship with this development team. And they actually do get a big thanks at the end, which we will go through the credits, because the credits are actually considered a level. Here, we're boost. Yeah, you can go for a donation. Yeah, go ahead. Not a terribly exciting.
Hey everybody, sorry for being a little late on donations due to technical difficulties, but
close.
we have the winners for a Division 2 code that goes to Tristan. The winner of the Aladdin print is also Tristan, and the winner of the Putt Putt Freddy Fish print is Rick, R-I-C Rick. And now for donation, we have a $25 donation from Nicole. For the Resident Evil 5 run, Chris can wear whatever he wants, but the Fairy Tale skin is a great skin. Please put my money towards this one. Thank you to $5 to Rick. Penguin Skip, proud of you, Teresa and Ryan, saving the kids and the penguins. Don't forget to make a message before LOL. And then we have $25 from Karen. Lucas wants the painting, and I'm sure as heck not painting it again, so this is for him, but also for the kids. Love you, Bun, Karen, smiley face. Thank you to $2, MSU alum here. Def gonna try to speedrun for y'all next time. Yes, you can submit runs. please look out on the Facebook page for that next year. And thank you, $20. Let's go. That's my boy, Thin Spaghetti. If you beat your PB, I'll donate $80 more. Ooh.
Well, for what?
I don't know. It just didn't say who. Just an unknown.
No, for what am I doing?
Oh, for a if you beat your PB.
If I PB, I think my PB's like.
Yeah, it's like 5 hours. There's no way you can beat
I
that.
think it's actually like 53 minutes, something.
All right. So keep an eye out for that, and thank you guys for donating. Keep on donating. Thank you.
All right, so we're not gonna mess around anymore, guys.
Get all these skips, Lucas.
All right, starts off with no wings, because they don't like our wings. If you remember from last year, those octagon levels, I messed up on really hard because my controls were messed up. This year, we got a first try because
Yeah,
I
was
wanted to
gonna
make sure
say.
that didn't happen.
I didn't want to jinx anything.
Yeah, he's doing it to himself, right?
Oh, that's the distance logo, by the way, the nice triangle-y boy, which I love and enjoy a lot. I think this is another spooky one, I think.
I like
Because
that.
we've been having a stint of non-spooky
It's
levels.
pretty.
And if you saw on the previous level, while donations were going, we had a, it showed us to use the grips, these thrusters on the top, to actually, what's the word for it? Fly, basically. And as much as I want to try and fly, I'm just gonna use the wings. Because it's safer and a lot easier. We're gonna get on the tracks because I don't remember when they disabled my wings. Also, you can see this makes the tracks on the right side of the screen, which is super interesting actually. And then this scared me the first time I saw it because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? They just dropped the screen, the tracks
I would
down.
go the other way. You knocked over my drink.
Pop, pop. Whoop. Whoop.
I don't blame you. It's a weird knob.
It's a knob.
And then these usually say that you're giving you specific things back or taking them
joystick on the
away.
bottom
Those
of the
little
TV.
gateways you
That's
say.
pretty fun.
We're back with our favorite
Yeah.
realm.
I guess.
Saying we got 2 hours, 10 minutes, 14 seconds left.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
fun.
Intercom chime. Our boy's back. Let
So
him
your
speak.
personal best was 2 hours and 7 minutes, right?
Right?
I think it was actually around 2 hours 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we beat that,
If we beat 2 hours 45, yeah. Someone's donating $80.
all right.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's my mother. She's a great lady. I don't think it is, but she's probably asleep. Because we're degenerates here. This you can actually die on from these boys right here. We're gonna try to get in the middle. Middle should just guarantee we don't get hit. Woo! All right, cool. And then that's, what was this level? Repulsion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Cool, I remember that one.
Four.
You're
The only one I
playing
remember
it.
is Euphoria, because Euphoria is really, really fun to do.
Yeah. We're warping to sector 03.
Lucas, what are those things?
Those
What?
are your
Energy nodes? I don't remember.
Okay.
Research. This used to be at this point like corruption, I believe, and it was getting wacky. But I think we see bits of corruption either in this level or later. I think this is a level with a good amount of flips and stuff like that, and changing track.
Did it just imply that you're dying out here?
Doing what?
The lady was saying something about like
Well,
life
you're-
systems failing.
Well, yeah, you're escaping the corruption. You don't want to die.
I was not paying attention. I was
You're
looking at the
not
top.
escaping
At the top.
corruption, no.
And I'm like, oh, those are the things from the old adventure.
He said that he immediately ran into a buzzsaw.
No, Tristan, I miss you talking.
We got
about
our
the
wings
wall.
back. They're saying, hey, you gotta fly soon,
got
and we're just gonna
upset, but
take
I
it
missed
right
it.
here real quick.
Don't ignore me. I'm sad now.
So Alex, how do you like it run so far?
It's great.
Those beams instantly kill you. We're not gonna mess with
It's
them,
like,
despite the hitbox being a little
it's a
wonky.
lot different than what it was before.
Every time I see this
Okay.
game, it's a different game. Yeah,
Like,
they're constantly improving this.
really?
Pick it up now, and by the time you speed run it in a race against Lucas next year, it'll be updated. Probably like 20 times.
That shows a lot of love. Like, that's really, that's a
Yeah,
lot
for
of
your
passion.
grandma.
Woo! That was
Thank
close.
you. Thank you.
That was so forced. It's like awful.
All right, so getting used to this room. We're gonna see it like 3 times.
I'm okay with that. It's nice.
It's just kind of annoying, to be honest. I forgot we can fly.
Can you
We
like
should have
remove
flown
the
over it,
couch
but
and
whatever.
just like awkwardly dance in place for the rest of the run?
You can stand up.
You can do that.
No, I'm not doing it alone. We ride or die as a fan. Ooh.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's go, Kevin. Kevin, I'm giving you a PB for the $80 for the kids. Shout out to my man, Kevin. Bringing us Crave cases, $80 for the kids. The classic.
Thanks for eating the last burgie, Kev.
We love you, Kevin. Everyone here.
I want more.
Yeah.
Here's
me too.
some quick flips.
Why didn't you? Never mind.
Why did I? What?
Why didn't you take one before you went to work?
Because he got here after I left.
Oh, he
Same.
did? I thought he was here at the beginning.
All right, here's our favorite room again.
The saga of the Crave Crate.
Oh yeah, I forgot the lights got. We got a teleport at the end of the thing. Teleport refreshes boost.
Orange.
Bada bing.
I don't like the music for this one.
It's getting a little spooky.
You can actually hit these gray blocks here.
I heard that too, right?
I usually cut it pretty close whenever I'm flying through. Whew.
Are there still those like flying dudes that like drop things in front of you when you're driving in this? Or did they take those out?
Oh, that's at the very end. There's only one left in the game. I actually really enjoyed those because you would have to juke them out.
Yeah, they're fun.
What Alex is talking about is that there would be like the only real enemies in the game. They would fall, they would like track you and fall from the sky, and they would drop pretty quickly, but they would give you enough time to just skirt out of the way, and they were really interesting. It's just really fun to deal with, I guess, if deal with is the word. They do still exist, and honestly it's very simple to deal with because before it was in, I believe, Euphoria or the level before it. It was under a different name at that point. Put this in a chrome alarm. We gotta jump in this building. Wowza. Get through here. And then that is whatever we said this one is. I don't remember Sector 5. Whatever Sector 5 was, Sector 2?
Sector 3.
Was it Sector 3? I wasn't paying attention.
That was Sector 03, Lucas.
Here's survey drones.
Those
I don't
are
know when they
sector
come in,
drones.
but they exist.
They're watching.
When they have questions
Here's
that need to be
Contagion.
answered.
Contagion is,
That's not a very positive.
if it's what I think it is, it's a very fun level. Which is what I was
already
talking about
more
before with the
upbeat.
fast skips. Not skips, stuff like this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're definitely not a European driver.
You're just.
Yes,
you're
it is
just
this
the
one.
car.
So we're gonna have a lot of very quick turns and stuff like that.
I was actually waiting when the buzz saws.
Maybe
in the
turns,
other
but
one. I was
flips.
like,
Come
cut,
on,
do it,
cut.
do it.
Pull a little
Cut.
Sonic the Hedgehog there. Go with a loop-de-loop and pull. Shout out to my man
You hit it,
SpongeBob.
So you don't actually get
Oh.
cut.
Yeah.
Line us back.
You just
Go
explode.
flying.
Go
I just-
flying or
yeah.
explode.
Yeah.
We're gonna go up
And
this
that
time
laser
so we can
gun.
have a little bit more
Well,
time.
those buzz
this
saws
way.
are also the size of your car.
Yeah.
They're
Why are
not
you
very
calling
thin.
me
Then we're
out,
back to
Alex?
pre-contagion. It's actually showing us
Why you
what
gotta
it was
call me
contagion
out?
before,
What did I call you
but our
out?
cars
Did I
are there.
accidentally call
Keep
you
saying the
out?
numbers,
Did.
don't know why.
Now the whole
I
stream
didn't
knows
even
I'm
know.
dumb.
Yeah, why is the countdown all messed up?
I have, which countdown? On the
Me.
car?
The guy where he's like 6, 0,
I don't,
8,
that's not a
7.
countdown, that's a series of numbers that I don't know what it is. But
Well,
would
at one
like to
point-
know, and I'm sure that there's somebody out there that knows.
At one point, he was counting down and he did the same thing.
I thought about it, and it's not the number code for distance, so I have no idea. And they do talk about the distance project either earlier in the adventure mode, I believe. There's an enemy from the previous adventure. Dodge a little bit of these boys. Jump and then boost down. Thanks, Dan. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my brother popping off for me. Okay.
Uh-huh.
This.
Really getting into it.
We got race blade. We got intercom time. At some point they say, didn't even see it. They say something about the distance project as well, which is a really cool thing. And I believe that this car is part of the distance project. Because I think we do
Gotta
get
get
to
home.
see what that is at the end. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I forget. Okay, cool. We were at 46. I don't know why we're at 47 now.
There's the numbers.
In the back of the card said 46, but
It's
my boy Big Tomato. The guy in that teleporter, that triangle thing, the head-looking guy.
Yeah, the like arbiter looking
Yeah,
face.
the arbiter-looking guy. He's the last boss of the game. So we will catch him later,
Just drive your car in.
and we're actually gonna fight him a little bit. We'll fight him.
Spoilers.
We'll spoil it. Play the game.
He's like a real
We didn't watch
size
the
person.
speed run. Play the game.
Like he's not a real
Here's
person.
a pretty interesting part that I can mess up on. So I'll
This
take a
is gorgeous.
second. It is.
Yeah.
I love the blue in this actually. The reflective blue.
extremely
It
stressful.
cuts you very close. Jump. They changed that. They definitely changed that recently.
He just did it on the fly. Look at this
Look at him
madman.
adapting.
Oh,
Okay, we're
never
not.
mind.
All right.
Ew.
What do you do here? Trust the game
Warm up, warm up.
and don't go on the
Alright,
ceiling.
so-
I'm trying to bait you. We're not trying to get baited today.
Those jumps are as tight as your grandma's cooking skills.
All right,
Which is
here
why you
is a
want to make
flip
it, because honestly you haven't had a
and
good
thrusters
meal.
on.
You're
Cool.
eating ramen
That was pretty
noodles,
close.
You're
to
basically
actually falling.
rotting
peanut butter
right
and
now.
jelly, and containment sandwiches.
And then here's end of this level. Don't remember what it's called,
Grandma.
but it's Sector 2.
Make some delicious meatball bolognese. I think that's redundant, right? It's like
Also, you can just bang the soundtrack in your car, have a good time. We got Sector 01C. We're trying to get to Sector 01A.
Okay.
I could go for some
No.
bolognese right now.
I don't
This level,
think
it's
the
trying to scare you,
same
trying to,
thing.
you know,
It's not.
psych you
but
out. You just kind of go forward.
Bolognese
The
is like
classic goes.
I lied to you. There's like the two saws that you just have to move for because they just don't like you. So we're gonna have to go like this.
Zigzag. Ah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Hello. my
You thought.
lady. Oh.
Bolognese.
A little bit of a mess up. We're gonna go straight, just because you know we're bad boys. We're bad boys. We're little rebels.
We're
We're trying to force you to go other ways.
right?
We're not about that life. All right, this part's gonna be pretty fast if I remember correctly, so we're gonna take a little bit of a second. See if we can get it first time. Because it does drop with the beat a little bit. Whoop.
Meat boys. I can get the word out.
Cool, messed that up. It's fine. All right,
It is
this part's gonna
meat.
be.
It is meat.
This part's gonna
but
be.
would that be considered?
Well, when meatball bolognese in my head,
That's a
I'm
lot of
imagining
meat.
Sound effects from
meatballs
myself do make me
just
do
with
a little bit
bolognese
better.
on top.
This is the cool part. I love those teleporters. They're just really quick teleporters. Make you think
That's
you're doing
what I'm saying,
something.
it's lower
This
down.
part used to be RNG, but you just kind of go left and
Oh.
it's kind of cool. There used to be a lot more, and they used to be smaller. And they used to be RNG, if I
Alright.
remember correctly, or it was based on your position. I'm not entirely sure, but before it was not always like set in stone like that.
So is it now just 100% if you
I think
go the same way?
like it's just a specific pattern now. So it's kind of upsetting to me because it added this element of
Ooh, I like how that.
surprise, I guess.
Hey, look,
RNG.
we take run killers being removed.
So it's just it would
I
be very
think.
meaty.
Yeah, there's more corruption here.
Yeah, like there's just no pasta.
Showing you-
involved.
Whoa.
It's just
There's no pasta.
meatballs with bolognese sauce right on top.
All right, we got our bottom half cut off. We're fine. We're chilling.
Yeah.
So you have to go from left to right pretty quickly, and I just forgot. But we're fine. We're chilling. I want those $80 from Kevin for the kids.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out just watching you do this.
That's why I don't drive. It's gonna look
This is
like
also one of my
This is
favorite
what
levels. I think it's
happens.
really neat.
This is what happens.
And how
when you
fast it
drive.
goes.
Going to work, corruption happens.
And then this big teleporter, for some reason, we're just calling that the goal
Home.
for whatever reason. I don't know why it's different. Maybe it's a signal of
There's those rolling
we're
things
going
here.
to
Road smoothing.
B, I guess? I don't know. Here's Ascension. Ascension's pretty cool. All the levels are pretty cool, actually, in my opinion. But, you know, that's why I'm playing here. All right. So we meet our guy again, saying hello. We got an error on timing. Don't know what you're saying to me. Can't fly, as usual. Which door? I don't know, but we're gonna go for it. So we have 17 minutes left trying to scare you, saying you got a time limit, but if it takes you 17 minutes to beat this level, I feel bad for you.
Hey, so some of us.
Whew, I feel bad for me.
I've never even beaten this level.
Never even seen this level.
Also, another banger. All the songs are bangers.
Yeah.
Can't convince me otherwise. I cannot remember the man's name who made the soundtrack, but he is godlike. A little bit of flips, a little bit of jumps and flips, dodging lasers. You know, the whole shebang. Trying to get on.
Boy.
Oh, they're just generating just in front of you.
This part usually gives me a
I've heard this
little
song
bit of trouble,
before.
so I'm just gonna...
Not from the game. Someone just.
Woo! Alright, cool.
This one's really good.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. That part usually messes me up
I
quite a
love it.
bit. And you have this.
Shout
Go
out
for
to
Kirk.
Kirk.
Shout out to Kirk. He's not watching. You probably
Definitely
will never
not
watch
watching.
this.
Playing some
My
Rust.
man from
Yeah, you know.
from
He's got his
Mississippi,
own
we're
life
gonna
to live.
stop
I
boosting there
respect
just
it.
to make sure we get through. All right, more jumps and lasers, because you know we're wild. Awesome. I believe there's the one section here
I
that
shouldn't have
throws
left.
a
I
like
should've committed to wiping my fake sweat
really
too.
big
It would've been
reaction
funny.
time thing at
Yeah.
you. Ugh. Not big reaction time, but like gotta be fast on the pull there. This seems different. Maybe I'm crazy. I just haven't practiced level enough, but it seems slightly different. 'Cause I don't remember those angles.
I like how casually he's like, I'm pretty sure they changed this, but I'm just gonna do it perfectly anyway.
Well, it's like a very. I feel like there was a slight angle more than usual, but that might be me. I don't love this part. It's a little not as scary. It's just that like when you get dumped out at the end, they don't want you boosting. Basically, that part. I died like 8 times the first time I did that for that because I'm like, why can't I get through? It's because you're boosting, and just don't boost. But you know, we're trying to go fast. Here's the enemy Alex was talking about. He takes a little bit and just kind of goes like that. But that's really all he does.
Easy.
That's the only one in the game. Sadly now, I really enjoyed them
Yeah,
the first
that's
time.
cool.
I like the.
Because there was one there that had like doors on the side to like go through, or like doors in the middle to go through.
Yeah.
Psych you out. But in that one, you have to dodge fully. Here's enemy. This is the last
wonder.
main story level, and you do get to see the boy in action, the Arbiter.
So are we getting
Back
tags
from Halo
in
2.
last or like?
Keep that.
Cool.
He's focused.
Earth is now open. He's the guardian for the teleporter Earth. We're trying to get to Earth. This guy's not gonna stand in our way. We're gonna mess up the Arbiter. Say hello.
Oh man, you're ready to just fly right into his nose.
He's gonna say hello and eat us. That's fine. I think. Yeah. Says hello and eats us.
Too fast.
Oh, he ate
And then we
you.
get started.
Oh,
Alright, so I really love the visuals in this one.
poop is hard.
Honestly, the level's
I
not
like the
too
beam.
hard,
Yeah.
despite it being the last one. I
like
wish it
the
were harder,
Red around the.
because it is a very fun level.
Yeah.
It's very just
And very
encroaching,
like
suffocating.
satisfying end to the whole thing. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. And then we hit this right here. And then you can see that he's a little bit damaged here. He's got like cracks in his face and stuff. He's tweaking out. He's having a bad time. He's losing a little bit of his face. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you round 2. And we're gonna hit him with a round 2. And we're gonna say, you know what? We're gonna knock you out, boy. Maybe not round 2, round 3. Round 3, we knock him out. Oh, that's our horn I completely forgot about. That I should have been spamming the whole time. Because it just looked good. And not annoying. A little bit of pulse. Flex on him. Make sure he knows who's boss. And then there's just hit 2. Bam. You gotta pulse at him. Show him, hey, we're getting dirty.
I like your slow honks.
I like the slow honk.
has some jump, some lasers. Who cares about lasers? We can dodge. That one usually messes me up, but I'm a legend, so it's fine. And then we're gonna hit him here. I did not mean to do that. I'm not sure if that's gonna affect anything. It does not. Cool, awesome. He's tweaking out. He's saying, hello, how's it going? Goodbye. We still have one more level to go, actually. And this little cool sequence is pretty neat. Teleportation to Earth. It's Japan. I don't know why we selected Japan to be it.
Where we drop.
Are we dropping boys? We're dropping Japan.
boys?
We're dropping Japan.
All right, let's go Japan. Uh-oh.
Teleporting to Earth.
Oh, no.
This to me the first time, gorgeous. Because you see nothing else like it in the game. And it's super cool. And it shows
I
you
like
the
that
back of the thing. It's like,
juxtaposition.
we don't know where we are. We need to find where we are. We drop in the ocean. There's giant pillars in the back. And there's the cars just everywhere.
Wow.
Distance cars. You get your flight back. I actually think it's faster to not use the wings. Because I find that in this level, your speed's actually faster on the ground.
This is gorgeous.
Which is strange.
Sick.
Because it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. You see these giant pillars. We have no idea what they do. You get to see birds in the sky, not a person around. Big giant satellite. We do have one more level after this as well, which is a really cool level in my opinion. And then they're taking away our boosters,
Go back outside.
and you'll find out why in a second. Compelling results, uploading.
Is he talking?
We have no
Wait,
other
grandmas?
inputs but go. This is really cool and always scary to me.
Say-
Just the
Nope,
distance
it's not.
cars up on the thing, and you just realize
I've known the whole time.
all you are is a number. And I think, thinking about it, I think the 60 whatever number, 650782 is the number of your car, which I just realized what it was from that. Restricted area.
Loving arms.
Cool, cool, cool.
Hey,
Grandma.
Distance.
Wait.
Not done yet. Still not done.
It's still not
it's
done.
like,
We're still not
can't
done.
be-
Alex,
sick.
if you finish the adventure, you'd remember one thing,
'cause that just gave me depression.
What am I remembering?
that we need to do the credits.
Credits.
We need to do the
Are
credits.
sick. At least they were. Goodbye.
Goodbye, handsome. Thanks, man. We got the credits, which are in a little bit longer than the original adventure mode. We also have one of the best songs in the game, in my opinion. Refract Studios made the game. God bless Refract Studios. We do it to play this. We can't just I don't remember what she does, but I know my boy Chin Fong. Shout out to my boy Chin Fong. Don't know him. Great guy though. When I see the name of the producer, I think he made the music, Jordan Hemingway. I think, if I remember correctly. Not entirely sure. We got my favorite vista in the game. My personal. And then this, we got lizards. I don't know why we got lizards. We got a canyon. It's the only one we see. I love it though.
Aw.
There's your boy, the Arbiter, and Eddie Peters. Shout out to Eddie.
This is a list of a bunch of very passionate
This,
people.
I wish they used this more. This is so cool. It's so like vaporwave. And they turn off our boost, thanks to the valuable. I remember boosting through this. And my brother, they turned off boosting for this I think yesterday. Because you definitely were able to boost through this before.
That's time lost.
100%.
Game's working against them.
God bless NASA. NASA helped make the game. It was the picture for Earth that we used to see Japan. Did Japan Institute for additional testing? They really helped make this game a reality. Thanks to also the Project Nitronic Rush. Yeah, you definitely were able to boost through there before.
Here we go. I love this.
Yeah.
Thanks for our backers. Actually, it says the names of the backers each.
Aw.
And there's Daniel Doyle. All right, and that's time, by the way. I forgot to tell you that.
Don't
That is
leave yet.
adventure.
Don't leave yet.
Don't leave yet.
That's fine. Then we have, actually these Lost to the
Robert.
Echoes runs are runs from Nitronic Rush, which I could have done as incentive, but they're really hard. Yep, not a problem. This has been Distance. I love this game. If you haven't picked it up, pick it up, play it for yourself, and get through that adventure mode. Thanks.